Welcome back. We'll look at the Champions League now. Of course, you know where we're starting from, what happened in Turin. I mean, how Spurs were able to just turn it around. 2 goals down in 10 minutes. Yeah. And somehow, just some drama happened. Before I ask Chidebere some questions, maybe we'll look at the stats, you know, how this kind of things work out, you know, because when you go to Italy, sometimes it's difficult for you to come back, you know, intact. But he just came back, and they came back with something really wonderful, knowing that what's going to happen next time, it's just for them to come to Wembley and see how if you can see the start of how it all went down, you know, what happened, because Tottenham, they happens to be the first team to actually overturn a 2-goal deficit at the Allianz, you know, Stadium since Juve moved there in 2011. So it tells you a whole lot about this. Harry Kane also equaling Steven Gerrard's 7 goals scored by an English player in a single Champions League season. So big ups to this guy. Right now he has scored 9 goals in 9 Champions League appearances, the most of any player after 9 games. So you see what he did in Turin? And also Dele Alli has provided 9 assists for Harry Kane for club and country. Partner forever.
I think for me, I think that was just the 7th loss at the Allianz Stadium for Juventus. I count it as a loss really, because you can't be 2 goals up and then you know, collapse like that. I felt Juventus were done after 15 minutes because
and they even got a penalty on this.
Because why did they need to, you know, drop back so much? We know that Tottenham, they're very good on the ball, very good ball player, playing midfielders, Dele Alli, Dembele, Eriksen. These people they can you know, roll the ball around. At a point, the fullbacks, Sergio Rey and Davis, they were playing more as wingers than defenders, pushing back the wingers of Juventus, which we know that's their gameplay. When Mandzukic is on the ball, the other guy too, of course, Douglas Costa. They need those players to, you know, to counter in the wings or play in the wings. So Tottenham came out with a good plan. Of course, the objective was to you know, see out the first 15 minutes. And then they would settle in the game.
And they did.
They did settle, but unfortunately they were 2 goals down. I felt Juventus were less than impressive yesterday. Higuain should have gotten a hat-trick, missed the second penalty.
On that night.
Yeah, so for me, I think it's Tottenham. It's set for them now. 2 goals away from home. All you have to do is, you know, get a good result at home. And
maybe a goalless draw?
Yeah. I don't think a goalless draw will work because there's a possibility of the return of the likes of Blaise Matuidi, Blaise Matuidi, the Argentine striker. Yeah, so for me, I think Juventus, one would say, yes, they had a depleted team yesterday, but notwithstanding their professional footballers. And Tottenham were very good yesterday. Right. I felt they should have won. You know, they could have pushed it more, but the coach decided to play safe at a certain time.
All right, talking about Juve, I mean, if you check their stats also coming from that game, they're unbeaten in their past Champions League home games against English side, and also they failed to win a Champions League home game after being 2 or more goals down ahead only for the 2nd time. And before Harry Kane's goal, Buffon have actually conceded the goal has not conceded any goal for 694 consecutive minutes for Juventus and Italy. And the last time was in Sweden in November. So it tells you a whole lot. And Mauricio Pochettino's reaction to this spectacular performance from his team was epic. I mean, he says that they started the game in a very sloppy manner. But we showed great character, and I feel so proud. We are a young team in this competition. To show that kind of performance was fantastic. We dominated possession and forced them to play deeper and only use the counter-attack. That's what Chidebere talked about, and we were so focused. Only the opening minutes were difficult to handle, but after that, we dominated Juventus, and that's a thing to praise. And that's why we have to praise them and congratulate them.
Definitely.
It was fantastic. That they got that. Yeah, we felt it was a win.
All right. Parting shot. PSG, Real Madrid, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. PSG, I think PSG will get this. Right. Real Madrid, they're not in good shape.
Okay. All right. Chidebere, want to thank you. Welcome back. I want to thank you for being here today.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your day. We'll do this again tomorrow. Yemi Adebayo.
And I'm Cecilia Mogbe. Thanks for watching.